The contest for Louisville mayor in Tuesday's primary drew the biggest and most diverse group of candidates in our history. Some of those campaigns were born right out of the protests for racial justice in 2020. Now that the primary is over, the candidates who lost but drew sizable vote percentages are still passionate about their causes.
So I'm going to do my part. I want everyone else to do their part of activating voters, helping them get to the polls, helping them to understand the value in their vote.
Channel 11's political reporter Rachel Droz is joining us live from the newsroom. And Rachel, are the candidates going to be supporting any of the winners in the primary?
Well, Doug, they are still deciding that. The Democratic mayoral candidates who carried West End voters but ultimately lost to businessman Craig Greenberg aren't ready to support anyone at this time.
Democrats Tim Finley and Shamika Parrish-Wright say Greenberg needs to show them a concrete plan of what he'll do to lift Louisvillians up if elected.
I want to make sure that whoever I support in this general election has a community focus and that real changes will be made.
So any candidate that I support going forward has to show real tangible solutions and action steps to moving forward.
Parrish-Wright also saying she hasn't ruled out supporting GOP mayoral candidate Bill Deeruff.
And I told Craig Greenberg, we are in jeopardy of losing this Democratic seat to a Republican because Bill Deeruff never ran on being a Republican. He's been a nonpartisan mayor of J-Town. And there are some people who refuse to vote for Greenberg because of a lot of things that have happened. So he has some fixing to do in those communities. It's not that time where whatever Democrat comes through is a guarantee for November. I don't think we're in that kind of time. And so he's going to have to really put in work.
State Representative Attica Scott, who ran against the Democratic leader of the state Senate, Morgan McGarvey, also isn't ready to support her competitor.
There's still conversations that have to be had about how do you show up for the people who voted for me, like the folks in Shively in the West End of Louisville.
But no matter who she ends up supporting come November, Scott doesn't want people to be deterred from voting.
I want people to stay engaged, stay involved. There are lots of groups and organizations that are involved with the political process at every level and involved with government at every level. Get involved with one of those groups. Please don't lose hope. Please don't lose heart. We got to keep fighting.
And if the candidate you voted for didn't win the primary, these candidates suggest researching the candidates who won and talking to friends and family to help determine who gets your vote in November. They also say reach out to campaigns so candidates are aware of the issues you'd like addressed. Reporting live in the newsroom, Rachel Droz, WHAS 11 on your side.